Good morning, my brothers and sisters, my friends. Today I got a really super cool same subject like that. So Hollywood movie, my man, Hollywood like that. Mexico, baby, Mexico, let's try to Mexico like that. Like this Richard Gere. I think it's a 1983 movie. It's Prisoners, like it's got this really tiny, skinny French girl, like so. He stole a car from Las Vegas, Las Vegas. Elvis Presley, like gambling city of the world. So he stole a car from Las Vegas and he ran away to Mexico, okay, with a French car. So she was very skinny, like so he got all this villain following them, like the charisma, like this Richard Gere plays in movies, like he tries to be like the sex symbol of Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. This is the red carpet. So he stole the car. Well, by the way, like these Americans, Westerns, when they say stole car, they are saying we stole a human being, like stolen from Africa to the heart of what's that? To the far heart of is it Jamaica or like stolen it's Buffalo Soldier. Ah shit! You would not do this to me, like stolen from Africa, like even the mobile phone, it doesn't like it, like stolen from Africa, in the middle of America. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And also this stealing, so this stealing human being, okay. So he saw Richard Gere. This gambling, my friend. This is they go this what they call this gambling. Human gambling, man. They gamble with human life. Okay. So it is about stealing human being, like so what that's the core of Hollywood, my friend. It's literature, art, and literature. They just hack you like this pirate, like this small one eye kind of like. So they steal all human beings alive, like so they take you wherever you are, that you're not gonna be connected with the people, my friend, with your roots, with your roots, like with your comfort zone of your language, your culture, your women, my friend, all these beautiful women, they wanna give you like it's kind of like what was her name? Julia Robertson, like Pretty Woman. That's his movie, okay? Like this Pretty Woman, and the Julia Robertson guys like oh, what that one like? Sandra Bullock. She looks like a proper Dutch cow, isn't it? Like this with kind of like dilapidated face, like all these women. Okay, what other one? Is so all this is about stealing human being, stolen car. So this Richard Gere steals the car and he goes to next. Like all these police, all these like villain were following him. Like so the car, his girlfriend he stole in his car. She's French, like she says, let's go to Mexico, baby. In a way, he's making like a kind of a very romantic, Frenchy kind of like a romance, like she was on it. So she cheats all these villain people. Hey, you, what are you looking at? Kind of thing like that. It's a movie art, my friend, drama or acting, So that's Breathers. That's the I think that's the title of the movie. I watched it so many years, like way back. So I had a guy, a Caribbean guy called Richard in college. He just talk at you guy. He was a van driver, this petty guy, he just have got this image about himself. So he makes himself so big. He doesn't allow to speak. Okay, so he was a Caribbean, Jamaican guy. So that's Richard Gere. So Mexico means Mexico. Moqueco. Okay. So this Macodan, looking like this frog, tadpole. His eyes popping like crazy, and he's got crippled hand. So this is the guy to his house that I came in this country in 1995. Okay, somewhere in January. So these were the only people that I knew through the associate of my dad because Woody Bicha, rest in peace, very lovely guy, Thaddeus Woody Bicha, dad of Jacob, Shawit, Wintana, all these kids, he was really such a gentleman, rest in peace. He passed away recently, probably 5 or 7 years ago. Very gentleman. So I think his parents are somewhere from Torona. That's why I learned. So he's kind of more related to our roots back in Eritrea. So he passed away. His wife's called Tablet, and sometimes they call her Gannet. Okay, so this was the Mokonnen, her sister, younger sister. Not younger, he's got, I don't know, 2 or 3 below him. So he's got a brother now in America, okay? So he's got another big brother. He used to be like, I don't know, what EPLF or Jabha fighter in Las Vegas, I think. Like, he's got this petrol station, like, you know how it is, all these refugees, Eritrean, when they go to America, the only way they go is like a petrol station, man. They just walk 24 hours and they accumulate the money. And they make it big in America, man. American dream. Hollywood. Let's go to Mexico, baby. Yankee. All this French car, man. That's Hollywood. Manipulation and how to manage the whole world. That's how they start the whole world, my friend. Using Hollywood. So this guy at Royal Free Hospital, you know what this called? What's the name? For Roberts. What's the name? Her name was Roberts. I forgot her name, man. She was very tall, slim, long legs. Obviously, like, you know how old white women are. Like, their skin, it doesn't appeal. Like, it's really putting off. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be very nice, very bad to them. Like, I forgot her name. Roberts. Anyway, she was the head of the liver transplant, because the liver transplant is the biggest section of the department, director in 12 hospital. Okay, she was like the kind of contact person, like this fixation, an eye of a magnet to pull all these people. Like, they got her to her. She hasn't got she's not that much brain. She's not this academic or intellect, but she's really like for the standard of the UK, my friend. She was very good looking. Like, so this Richard here, okay. Mexico, let's go to Mexico. Okay, but before that, I want to tell you, I put all this information, like all the movies that he played, acting. Okay, it's acting. I don't think even he graduated in degree. He's just drop out. He tries to act like he's just like a sex symbol of America, Hollywood, baby. Okay, in Addis Ababa in 1994, somewhere in October or November, all the way until December. We went to this, I think it's Mexico so far. This guy from Ethiopia, he just reminded me that Sino area, I think it's in Mexico so far. You call it Mexico so far. So it's probably around maybe 10-story building, very lovely architectural building. So I think there used to be this ticket office agent for Ethiopian Airlines, okay? Because I came as a businessman when I was going out from Ethiopia, okay? So it was my lovely dad, we went there, and I think they were Gufla. He's an American. He used to be my teacher when I was in 7th grade. He had such beautiful handwriting system, all this looking like this calligraphy kind of thing. He's in America now, okay? So he was the guy who was facilitating all this business trip, for me to go out of the country, because I wanted to study and my friend, I want to make it big in the West. I want to be very famous like this. You see, baby? So we went to this ticket office. I think I'm 100%. I don't know Addis Ababa that much that time, but I wasn't enjoying it. Okay, so we went to this ticket office. I'm 100% sure it's either 2nd floor or 3rd floor or 4th floor. Okay, beautiful building. It's on the main road. One of these not touristic. This is a very buzzing city. This bustling traffic people. Okay, so this ticket office, Ethiopian Airlines, 2 colors. Beautiful, so gorgeous. Especially one of them was her eyes, my friend. That perfume, fragrance. I think it's probably because I was a teenager. It's because I was very young. These girls, they came there, they were sitting in there, so they dominated the whole area. Their beauty of power, my friend. They that beauty still is in my mind. They had this fragrance. The whole area, that fragrance, made the whole thing. This albatross kind of this albatross. Fragrance, perfume that we read in the Bible, what's her name? What's her name? Was it Martha, or was it that she worshipped Jesus Christ with her long hair? Mind how it can feel, my friend. Don't tell people like that. So that kind of thing, this woman, they were extremely beautiful, man. That the whole people attention was on them, and they knew it. They knew their power of their attraction. So they were giggling with the laughter, dominated the whole scene. They in a flirtatious way. We were enjoying, to be honest, and This guy, a Tigrayan young guy, came like, "Ah, ZNC, wala edisan man get funny." Meaning like, these beautiful women, even if they are HIV infected, who's gonna, say no to this woman? That time HIV was very scary news in Ethiopia and Eritrea. It was the biggest, like why we got this COVID. HIV was the biggest news piece that time. So he brought that idea because all people were confused about the idea. Like people were scared approaching women because HIV. There was this kind of sensational, too much propaganda, mass propaganda about it. So that's why, I think all of us we agreed what he was saying. We were in line with his argument. It was extremely beautiful. I don't know whether it's because I was very young. So that's a ticket of his airline. When you see people going to Ethiopian Airlines, all these offices. I think I came Swiss Airlines, by the way. So they have different airlines. Okay, so it's an agent. Okay, airline ticket agent in Mexico. So I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me against it. But I had this really vague idea what it was because I didn't know Addis Ababa that much when there. Okay, so this guy brought it and I wanted to share. So we went out, me and Dad. It was a foggy, rainy shower, like we call it, comes in shower, rain. You cannot see your visual is more than 20 meters. Okay, so packed with a lot of people. So shower, raining, whole area was foggy. Like it's like proper winter that you go in the west. It's really horrible day. So this big truck, in Tigrinya, Amharic, we call it Oral, Zeta, or this big truck, Russian. I think I imagine maybe some kind of Yugoslavia, like this Czech Republic or this East European truck came and hit this guy. I think he was kind of like a poor guy, maybe bigger, maybe homeless or something like that. The guy fell on the ground. I hadn't seen the whole scene because it was really horrible trauma. So as soon as he fell on the ground, I think he was hit with his back head. He would move. The whole area was in blood. Like it's a truck. Okay, so we call it oral. Okay, so that trauma stayed with me for a long time. It was like this little dignified human being. You see him being crushed, run over by a big truck, and nobody give a toss. So that was the EPRDF heyday time, and like everyone was like, "Oh my goodness!" Just a dignified human being dead by whoever it is. This is proper traffic accident. People really negligent, careless people driving in the middle of the city with a lot of speed, not watching what's going on. That trauma stayed with me for a long time. The horror, dignified human being dying in front of you. Dad told me "You're the let's go. My son is just all the people were so sad, And this guy brought today this image about that building. I'm not 100%. I got vague information, but it looks exactly that building. Okay, air ticket travel agent. Okay, so these two women, light skin, long hair, beautiful eyes, the flirtatious giggle, all these fragrance. That imagine that image, as a teenager, sexually so active, like all these women. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, so this trauma, that's the worst, my friend. They manage it from past trauma. Okay, so oral, they change oral car, they change it into oral seats. Okay, and oral means like a truck. They track it like crazy with cars, all this mortar, cement, mixing cars, trucks, they just play on each trauma so that they can hit you on the right weakest spot, what do you call it? It's actually here, so they break you down using the past trauma, my friend. I got away centuries ago, it's not something they can terrorize me with that. But this they always try to dig down any dirt trauma that you had in the past. Okay, so I brought you this because I remember. So this movie from Richard Gere, okay, say baby, let's go to Mexico, okay. So this means stolen car, stolen human being. He's referring to this more corner. Okay, Maki, let's go to Mexico, and the guy said, okay, let's drive. All these police officers, these follow, the whole scene. It disturbs the whole people. They are stability of a man is, you see, you get my point. It's human gambling. So all this, like President Donald Trump, he's got big section gambling company, man. The whole American system, Western society policy is run by gambling, digital gambling. You got all this fantasy sports, gambling. A lot of people trade on their stock market. Human life, like they just like use it like this. What was in the past? This gladiator, digital gladiator. Okay, they just play electronically shooting everything, and then they play only in their movie. Holy baby, this is all. Let's just go. There's a red carpet, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this Richard Gere, Pretty Woman, Pretty, all that kind of stuff. It's really rubbish. So they say Mexico suffer, and all the women that you appreciate in the past, they go to Mexico. Hey, okay, how are you? You hack this boy, isn't it? You hack that car. Let's chill our bottle, our wine and whiskey. Chin chin. Okay, so this is good, my friends. This is how I fuck they are bringing up. Okay. Thanks to God. This is the kind of like, God gives you the power and the perseverance and the patience and all the serious. They couldn't break me apart. They hack me like a cup. Baby, let's go to Mexico. Okay, so this is I just want to share you my experience. Like, if you face such kind of problems from the past, I mean, now, and this is something that it will pass away. So don't give up, don't lose hope. And those people that they always live with you, and they hurt your family, your kids, your job, your career, you name everything. Like that. They always nice and like, hey, I'm going to play football with these little kids, like So they pass from you to the kids. Okay, all your family network. They say, I got you. Okay, so this is my story, my friend. It's you go all these women that you see them on the social media following me, like all these Hollywood movies. They pretend as if they like me, we like you. So they looking for stolen car so that they steal you like crazy. Okay, so don't run away from your community, from your comfort zone, from people that makes you very comfortable, so that you don't lose my friend. They don't play you like lost car. Let's go to Mexico, baby, and you play Latino music like what's the name? J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, all these people. Like, Mexico, they take it to Mexico. Okay, you have a lovely day, guys. Bye. I'm trying to stop.